Yeah, I don't think it's different. Mommy shut down the race, right? You know, they're on the same.
Why don't we white camera, please?
Like, go out there. I know about for
259-289, and the last pick.
Hi, Gwen.
259-300. Yeah, we have the winner. 259-287. So you won a cup from AS on the spot and a ball from Professional Tennis Association. In the meantime, Kimberly, please
Live on your shoulder, maybe. Load it with Facebook.
So we're looking for 322, 289, and 300. Check your tickets quickly. 322, 289, 300. Do we have any more winners coming? Ticket number 273. And 310.
All right, good night, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. This is the commentary team of Mr. John Chandler and Mr. Terry Gotti, bringing you live commentary here at the Big Rock Arena, located on Spring Garden, Bridgetown, Barbados. Good night to you, sir.
Yeah, good night to Terry. Dalton, the puncher. We always like to put it AKA names so that people streaming and watching YouTube wherever around the world, they know that the puncher is also coming in the commentary booth as well. Yes, another evening, lots of action expected from the players. We had some pretty good doubles to start it off, and now we're moving into the ladies singles, the round of 8, where both these young ladies are putting in their every effort to advance to that round of 4. Now, to those watching, let me say that the lady in orange on the far end is Shireen Ward, and back in the camera in all black is Charlene Warren.
Former bank talented girl. And she participated in that very competitive competition, a beauty competition. So there's beauty in the royal tennis.
Oh, we have a variety of talent coming around royal tennis. So if it extends to beauty, hey, we won't refuse that at all, darling, not at all.
For those who might be streaming on the YouTube channel, and you might be wondering what this game is all about, this is royal tennis that was originated in Barbados. The size of the court is 21 by 10. The height of the net is 8 inches. And is usually played on a flat surface. You have two opponents that compete at each end. And the scoring system is similar to table tennis.
In the taking of table tennis board, we know that table tennis has changed over the years to a game of 11, but really started at a game of 21, where each player had the opportunity of 5 service, and a game would end with a 2-point difference. If you get the 20-20, there's a 2 points difference. So the scoring is really pretty much the same as how table tennis had been scored years ago. Now, to give you a little bit of information on the ladies on the court, Shireen Ward, she's been around royal tennis for quite a while. In fact, in 2016, she took part in the Massey Open tournament. She was a semi-finalist in that particular tournament. She lost to Kim Holder, who I believe. So one would originally expect that she would won around the Kopova Kubunut season. So she's really no stranger to the game. Her opponent, on the other hand, is now our #1 seed in Barbados in royal tennis. She's Charlene Ward. She has already amassed some 5 titles already, 5 titles over the year. In 2017, she was the Monarch champ. So she last year, biggest tournament held in Barbados, where the winner took home a car. Well, she would have left that final elated and on top of the world, having been the first lady to win a car in royal tennis. In 2017, she won the Titans champion as well. In 2017, she won the Touch of Class champion as well. In 2017, she was the world tournament. We had the large tournament, the international world tournament. She was finalist there. So she's pretty much proven herself. And the list of accolades and championships continue for this young lady. And one would really expect that in this particular tournament that she was seeking to repeat and keep that championship rolling and turning over. Her performances for 2018, she was in Touch of Class. She took part in 2 events in 2018. First is the St. James Open, where she was a finalist in also in this tournament, seated at #4. And in 2018, she won the Touch of Class, defeating Kim Wallace. And just to add to the CV for the young ladies, Dartin, this is actually the second time that they're playing against each other. Over all these years they've been around the arena, tonight is the second time that they're actually coming up against each other. So I think we might have a big game on our hands here tonight, with Shireen looking to better that quarter performance, get into the quarters, and Charlene on the other hand looking to get to that accustomed of a finalist.
A very comprehensive report on both of these players. Both of these players are very nice players in terms of the style that they play. You see here we're getting ready to start the game. The officials went through the paces of the rules and rudiments, or what the players are expected to do, what they are not expected to do. And we have the linesmen
To my right, I want you to put your hands together and welcome from tennis arena, Miss Shireen Ward. Put your hands and give her a warm welcome. And to my left, here from the sauna camp, I want you to put your hands together and welcome Sheldon Warren.
Here comes the count word again, Dalton. Integral part of the road tennis, always about camps, various camps around. And then we have a little chat around those camps as the evening goes on. Charlene is taking the first serve, love serving love.
And the first point goes to Sheldon Morgan here in the black, that is back in the camera. And in the orange, further away from us, is Shireen Ward. It's early in the game, John. I believe that both of these players have to try to get the butterflies up. I think as we goes on, as the game progresses, we're going to see some very exciting things between these two top-class players.
Of course. Now, love serving to 5. A good start, a very dominant start when the number 1 seed. Let's see what Charlene Ward can do to close this gap as early as she can.
Serving flag.
That was a very nice positive stroke on her end. Caught Charlene Warren a little napping, as one would say.
Serving flag. Serving 6.
Serving 6.
Yeah, that was the easy.
Yeah, Shireen Ward here. She's trading. She's 2 points. She's serving.
And that's a nice touch there by Shireen. She took the pace off of that one and scored a 3 serving to 6.
6 serving.
You see here what Shireen is doing is serving a very light serve to Sheldon's back arm. And she reached on first set, she gained 2 points. So the score changed to 6-4. Sheldon Waldron, she's still in the lead. And we have a little break here for commercials.
A 2-point difference. It's really not a very big difference.
6 serving.
The 6 serving 4.
Serving 4.
Just Shireen thought that one was going out. To her surprise, the ball is as good as it could possibly get. And the score now 7 serving to 4.
Sometimes that will happen. Sometimes the ball goes through the air and you figure that it's going out, but then it lands right on the line and it catches you napping. So as a player, you have to be aware of where the ball is at all times.
Serving 4.
That was a nice bounce serve there by Sheldon. Oh, positive tennis.
9 serving 4.
I noticed that Sheldon is playing a very controlled tennis. She's not going in for that all in attack.
9 serving 5.
She probably heard you. Decide that she's going to try something a little extra on that one.
6 serving 9.
The score is now 6 serving to 9. Shireen Ward again facing the camera.
All the way. 6 serving 10.
At this time, Shireen Ward, she must do something to get back into the game. Because right, she's trailing behind at 6-10. Now it's 6-11.
11.
She seems to have the game kind of working on Charlene's backhand as much as she can.
Serving
she don't seem to be able to penetrate this backhand.
Yeah, it was a good setup, but again, she really failed to execute on that particular point.
Yes, he's definitely sticking to that.
7
Right
serving
serve to the
love.
corner.
Oh, that's a beautiful return. Very good return by
Service
Charlene.
change.
Very good return.
13 serving 7.
But throughout this game so far, Sheldon have fallen to the score, to the lead.
13 serving 8.
And she's not really being pressured by Shireen.
First game, Charlene been controlling the game from all the way so far.
14 serving 8.
You notice that there's not been a lot of exchange in terms of rallies between these two players. You know, like I said, at this stage it might be a bit about advice. Maybe in the next game you might see maybe more balls being bounced on the court.
14 serving 8.
So but you know,
Serving
his prize is
9.
$10,000. Maybe that is in the back of their mind. And so you're playing very carefully.
I really would not put $10,000 in back of my mind. I take $10,000 in forefront in all that I do.
Yeah, but you know, you're not no made the offer. Not taking the $10,000 and put it in your pocket.
9 serving 16.
You have to work hard. You have to prepare, and the other players are not going to allow that opportunity to slip from them.
But his score now is 9 serving to 16 when the ladies return to court. Shireen Ward needs to be a little bit more aggressive in her approach. And there's a big gap that she needs to close as quickly as she can. If not, this one can quickly step away from her and find herself in trouble. The score is now 9 serving to 16.
But no, she's playing a number 1 player in Sheldon Waldron, so it's not going to be easy to walk over. And you see the frustration is coming out there.
Yes, but that was the penalty. That's where the penalty.
Still gets directly into the net.
Yeah, 9 serving to 17.
9 serving 18.
The Cardinals in 9 serving to 18. It was there for the setup.
Serving 18.
Yes, Charlene, yes. Trying to force that one. Denying those persons who would love to see a show. Would not see one, at least not in this first game. Score 11 serving to 18.
All the way. 19 serving.
She's serving a very good power serve.
Yes, she is, but what I am observing that she's very flat-footed in her approach. And she needs to be a little more
20 serving 11. First game point to Sheldon Warren.
The first game.
20 serving 11.
Score now 20-11. Oh, that's
Game goes to Sheldon Warren 21-11.
That last point you see Sheldon. Shireen Ward. A little resistance, right? But Sheldon Ward they come up to that first game.
From the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
Our final match for tonight, we will see Mark against Dario Hines.
Now in this break, we're seeing both players benefiting from having the opportunity to speak to the coach. And let's hope that the coach will give us some critical instructions and they're able now to bring that coach perspective and put a bit more pressure on each other. It was the first game, second game we want to expect that these young ladies will pick up a bit more. Now facing the camera we have Sheldon Warren in black and back in the camera Shireen Ward. Love and love.
Love one.
You see the first point goes to Sheldon in the black.
1-all.
Yes, folks, we have Shireen Ward in the orange. She's back in the camera.
1 serving
And
2.
facing the camera further away from us in the black is Sheldon Walden.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That's
Yeah, both of these ladies' names are kind of
yes.
very close.
Shireen
Yeah.
Sheldon. And again,
And Ward
Shireen.
and Walden.
Do you think they're related?
Don't think so. I think we're going to gauge it from physical attributes.
Oh, a beautiful tennis. Beautiful tennis. Wonderful tennis. Good ball movement. I guess this was the longest point of the game so far. It was a good fight by these young ladies. Good to see that they're now maybe getting the grasp of what's going on. But that was an excellent fight and a very good closing there by Charlene Warren.
4 serving
She's got a very
2.
animated appeal there by
The score is 4-7-2.
Ward. Yes, John, you're seeing a
4
by Miss Warden. She's using a very aggressive style, attacking style.
4-all.
Yes, she has picked up her game to some degree.
I'm wondering if her coach give her the correct advice. Because she seems to be in a hurry now. Maybe he
4
told her,
serving
you know
5.
what, to get the game over with by attacking.
But the score is still early days yet. 4-7-5.
5-all.
Looking for the best return on your investment? The Barbados Public Liquor School Hunter Credit Union is still the best place to invest. Call 430-5200 and ask about our attractive terms and our fixed and flexible investment solutions.
But we're in the round of 8 for the ladies. The number 1 is on the court,
Red ball.
Charlene Warren, and she's coming up against
5
Shireen Ward,
serving
who's
5.
seeking to advance beyond the quarters this time around. That's a lovely shot. Very good shot, good positive tennis there by Shireen. Very good tennis. A nice setup, good execution. But you really can't put it there for number 1. That was an easy put away by Charlene.
Yeah, once the ball goes that high up in the air, Sheldon is going to attack it. She's a very aggressive player.
1 point difference, 6-7. Shireen will really need to stay as close as she possibly can if she's going to create any pressure here on the number 1. She needs to stay close and look for big things and better things in the latter part of the game. Taking a few instructions once again from her coach. The score is 6-7.
Serving 7.
What we are seeing as in this second game is that
7.
Shireen has moved her serve. She was serving to the backhand for the most part in the first game, but she's seemingly taking some instructions and trying to move the serve around a bit more. And that's good. At least she's trying to try something different.
Yeah, she's put on a better second.
Score 9-7.
10-7.
You see Charlene continue to play positive nevertheless. The ball was there for the hit, and she's going for her shots.
11 serving
You
7.
can see here that Charlene have a different approach for the second game.
Dead ball.
So you're applying more pressure on the ball, more
11
force on the
serving
ball.
7. 12 serving 7. 7 serving 13.
Service change at 7:13, but it's important that Sheldine Warren sends a message. She's the number one in the tournament. And as she advances and goes now looking for that group of 4, she needs to get her game up and going, take it to another level. It's important, as you will know, to peak at the right time. And she needs to use these games as much as possible for the bigger and more harder tasks ahead.
I think at this stage, the game seems to be slipping away from Shireen.
It is, but we saw some very positive shots from Sheldine, and that in itself might create some uneasiness for Shireen as well. That's a beautiful shot. Good positioning.
7 serving
No response.
16.
She seems to be in the southern range, huh? You are the,
That's a big thing for
you're
tennis.
the guy that
And
speaks a lot about south.
7 serving
You can explain
17.
what's the south and road tennis.
But
Or
before I try
Facebook,
to
or
explain
YouTube.
that, our Cardinals sin again in road tennis, serving the ball out, and we're seeing that very
17
often.
serving 8.
The score now is 17 serving to 8. Oh, beautiful! That's
18
touch of class.
serving 8.
I think at this stage now,
18 serving to 8.
Sheldon's going to send a statement to the other players.
Oh, beauty, man! Oh, did you see that shot down there? Did you see that shot down
18
there?
serving
I think the score
9.
saw it better
The
than
score started away,
The
but
score saw it better than us.
we leave that one to the officials. But I was quite impressed with,
18
with that stroke.
serving 9.
That's a lovely shot, but hey, score 18 to 9.
19
19 serving 9. $29.
20 serving 9.
Do you know
Game match and set point at 20 serving 9.
probably all they know, very excited at the edge of his seat.
Warren.
Hoping that he can see us so. He loves to see us so in road tennis.
Lovely return there by Shireen.
But first, she don't want to give Cameron Bueno the satisfaction. Good fight. Oh, there.
Game goes to Sheldon Warren.
That's one of the best exchanges of the night, the longest run that we had in the game. And it happened to come right at the very last point of this ladies' game.
So we got to listen to Sheldon Warren. So I'm moving on to the
She's going to them with a 4.
the semi-finals.
The possibility, I think her game will be the winner in the Racers match. So now she will just wait and see who comes through on that end.
Coming up next will be the where we're seeing the number 1 player, Mr. Monarchs, coming up against Dario Hines.
o'clock here in the morning. We're going to start the morning at 8 p.m. Now the public workers, they know it's Springer versus the Devils, we have Junior Moore Snow and Abby Clark versus Shirley Ward and in the ladies division, we have Rachel Smith versus Asabi Doni. Then in open men, we have Curtis Jones versus Junior Aline. So we're going to kick off at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. I believe the doors will be open at 7 p.m. Yes, we'll be at 7 p.m. We're going to be ready for the next set in 5 minutes. Mark down the room. Now we're on lines, we're clear. We're going to start in 5 minutes or so. So we're going to be party, get the fish cakes and bits. Chicken wings. Fish. Barefoot chips. We also have beers over there for them. Nice, exactly. Everything. This is a special request.
Alright, good night, folks. We are back at the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Monarchs of the
Mr. John
World Tennis Tournament.
over there doing the commentary all over.
I'll be actually saying back, we'll say welcome back to the big rock arena.
Fantastic job on the Facebook page of the Professional Tennis. And last night, the guys was watching the Facebook and messaging Mr. John because he reads as people put up things, and we got through shirts yesterday in Chelsea from Jim, and the guys was putting that up and he would not answer them. John, you gotta answer everything that you extra shirts yesterday, you know that information.
So we're getting ready. We're getting ready now for opening the curtains down on tonight's events. Facing the camera is the number 8 seed, Darren Hines, the number 8 seed, and he's coming up against the number 1 seed in this competition, Mark Venom Griffith, and he's back in the camera in orange.
Please give it up for Mark Griffith, Venom. Please give Venom a round of applause. This is the convention tree. Dario won the toss.
Good night.
Venom was served first.
The commentary team of Mr. Terry Donning and Mr. John Chandler, better known as John Wick, from out of Telston.
No, because we be out through the door.
This is one of the final game of the night. The number 1 player coming up against the number 8 player.
Well, we have, you don't become a number 1 or number 8 if you haven't been around for quite a while. So these two gentlemen are no strangers at all to road tennis. Dario Hines, he would have been a junior champ in Barbados some years ago. He's an island-wide champ as well. And he's been doing pretty good, but he's been getting the quarters for the most part. And tonight, I think he's going to be looking to improve on that number. And let's hope that he's able to achieve the task ahead of him tonight.
2 serving love gone. And Mark have taken it up. 3 serving love. And Mark seems to be very serious. He seems to be all business tonight.
Well, he's the number 1 seed, and he's proven that with accumulating some 23 titles already in his young career.
A very decorated
23 titles.
tennis player.
He actually won his very first one, the Rocket on Fire, in 2009. And over time, championship after championship, he actually did the champion of the St. James tournament held not long ago.
1 serving 4. Here we see Dario Hines is serving. And Dario Hines is making his intentions known early. He's playing very aggressive. He's using attacking style. And we know that Mr. Venom is an ultimate defender. And he's going to use that strategy to ruffle Mr. Mark Venom Griffin.
Oh,
A wonderful exchange, but
yes, good rally, good exchange. And
Mr. Venom come up on the winning end.
he did, but I must say I like the attitude and the approach here being displayed by young Hines from very early. He's signaling his intentions. He's not playing like a man who's playing against the number 1, but he's playing against a guy who's looking to advance. So it's a very positive start here. Good exchange.
I think it's a very good strategy on Dario's behalf. But again, it's early. So news, the aggression early to see if you get any results or any success.
Get rid of any uneasiness, any nerves, whatever. But the score is 2-7-6, and he needs to watch himself.
But if this aggressive or assertive doesn't work, you can always resort back to defending.
The score 3-6.
Ball. Serving 6 serving 4.
I think we have a game on.
For the best return on your investment, the Monarchs Public Liquor School Printing Credit Union is still the best place to invest. Call 430-5200 and ask about our attractive rates on our fixed and flexible investment solutions.
Yeah, to those taking a YouTube watch tonight, let me let you know that the player facing the camera in all black is Mr. Dario Hines. He's the number 8 seed in the competition. And back in the camera in orange is Mark Griffith, known as Venom. He's in orange back in the camera.
7 serving 4.
The score is now 7-4.
8 serving 4. Serving 4.
We were seeing here that Dario is going into that defensive style, and that's what Venom will like, because Mr. Venom, he's the ultimate defender.
Oh, that's good. Good positive hitting there by Dario Hines. He would need to do quite a bit of that if he's going to close that gap. He needs to close that gap as quick as he can. A gap that can quite easily get away from you playing against the number 1.
Once you're training behind you, that's additional pressure on you.
Ball service change. 6 serving 9.
Now, Dario will have booked his position here, having defeated Leon Carter. This is good quality. And we will see the number one in Mark Venom showing why he's the number one. He will share 2001 night when he came up against the coach.
Yeah, Mr. Gregory. I saw Gregory Gill today, and I have a chat with him. He told me the reason why he got those souls where he was not able to see the ball. He said the lighting was poor. But he didn't see the ball. I guess he saw those two pigs.
No, this is good. This is
7-10.
This is the quality tennis that even the spectators can applaud at. You know, you come out, you want to see the best game you can possibly watch any given time. And these two gentlemen here put on a show tonight. Good attacking shots, good defensive answers, but these balls tend to play little tricks on you, Gordon, every now and then.
7-10.
We have two young, strong men, and these guys take this sport very seriously. They approach it in a very professional way. Both of these gentlemen, they work out in the gym. And they not only work out in the gym, they train, they do a lot of running, cardio. Excellent drop shot there by Dario.
Yes. 8 serving to 10. A 2-point lead. I think Dario should be pleased that the gap is no wider at this point. And he's serving at 8-10. And that's another lovely shot. And nice drag to the backhand.
One of the strengths of Dario is his backhand. Backhand is very strong. To my mind, you have the second best backhand in Barbados.
I wouldn't even dare ask you who has the first.
I mean, that's right.
Service change. 11-9.
Yes, you have a game on here. 11 serving 9.
This is a good start. A 2-point, still a 2-point, and
11 serving
to close
9.
that gap and just get slightly ahead. That has to be somewhere in the back of Dario's mind.
But Mr. Venom.
Yes. Both gentlemen looking really good. Really. This is entertaining. And this is top tennis.
Ball 13, serving 10.
You know,
Score now 13-10.
13-10. You know, when Mr. Venom needs a point, he's going to serve that ball to Darius far down.
I think I would like to see that one again. I mean, that's a lovely exchange. Good fight between these gentlemen. They're thinking, they're moving the ball.
14, serving 10.
Put Venom under some tests there, some short ones. Moving left or right, but Venom was able to survive that onslaught.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my goodness, that is the shot
yes.
of the night. Anyone who's down here sleeping tonight, that will woke you up.
Yeah, no.
Beautiful shot. He just stepped around in his backhand and he punched that ball with tremendous power down to Venom backhand.
And Venom had no answer.
As fast as Venom is.
When I saw that, it brought to mind Antoine Daniel, who would tend to strike balls like that at Venom, and in his flashy, stylish way, where Venom Salah could not find answer every now and then. But this is good. 11-14, 3-point. It seems small, but it's really big under the circumstances. And Dario has to find a way to get at least 3 or 4 of these serves to stay in this game. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. That is what it's all about.
That's what we need here tonight.
This is what it's all about. This is excellent tennis here again by Joe. And he's thinking, what impressed me about that play is that he's using the drop shot. He's pulling Venom into the game and then executing well. A push and pull approach. Good tennis. Oh, you won't see that one. You won't see that one at all.
That's a man who's training in this. That man who's bench pressing 500 pounds.
Now Dario,
who's squatting. That ball. I
don't want to put a word there now, but what I will say, It is 1 point difference, and Dario is doing something that he needs to maintain. He's closed the gap well, 13-14. With some good tennis, but it's far from over.
Yeah, if you see the point, a chick in
Oh yes, beautiful tennis again. What I like about what Dario is doing, he's covering the court really well. He's moving smooth, anticipating well, and getting results. 14 serving to 14.
He's thinking. About a 10. Despite the ball went into the net, you know, it was a good attack. You cannot just rally with this guy, Mr. Venom. He's the best ralliers in Barbados.
14 serving to 15. He would need a 15-all score to feel comfortable, and that's a lovely serve.
That ball kept very low.
Very, very tactical serve at a time when he really needed it. 15 serving to 15.
16 serving 15.
Looking for the best return on your investment? The Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union is still the best place to invest. Call 430-5200 and ask about our attractive rates on our mixed and flexible investment solutions.
Well, Dalton, we are 3/4 way in this first game, and what we've seen so far was some right impressive tennis by both players. The score reflects it as well, 16 serving to 15. And let's see if we can get right down to the end with this kind of height and this kind of quality tennis. Oh, beautiful.
That was good. We have two challenges left. 17-15.
He tried it a couple times before. I think it was another attempt to bring Venom into the court, but that one bounced and was easy put away for Venom.
Mr. Monarchs. We see that Dario have went home, did his homework, did his research, and it's coming with a game that, you know what I mean? We don't see Dario now playing.
Yeah, he's showing lots of confidence tonight. He's playing, like I said, like a player who wants to get into that court. And for Dario, this is a little different environment for where he tends to find in most of these big tournaments. He comes up against Julia White. Tonight is one of the rare times that he has an opportunity now to have that game against the number one in Mark, Venom Griffith. And so far, he's certainly playing like a guy who's determined to show why he's here and to find a way to advance. This is positive tennis. Score is now 17-18, 1 point difference.
Right, 17-18, and Dario is using the style here. We call it push and push style.
Well, he's serving. He needs 4 of these serves. 3. That's 1.
18-all.
Score 18-all. This is where this serve now becomes very important, and you must use it well. Oh my goodness, that is awesome playing.
Awesome playing.
In road tennis, to see this is playing out of your skin.
An upset tonight.
What Dario Hines is doing here tonight is playing out of his skin. Awesome tennis.
19-all.
19 serving 19.
This game is going down to the wire.
He's serving at 19-19. He still has to believe in his serve. He needs to believe in himself that these 2 serves he can do something special. 19 serving to 19.
the ultimate showman.
Yes, it was a big moment, a big
moment,
shot.
yes.
I didn't think. I think he was surprised at the return.
Yes.
You know, Venom being able
had
to
that.
get that one back
Right.
and give him yet another shot, and that's the craftiness of the number one seed. We have a juice game on our hand. But at that point before, I think that Dario thought it was over. But the ability of Mark Griffith said, take another shot. And it worked to his advantage. Dario put away what looked like a penalty.
John, what I'm telling you is that Dario is showing no fear for the number one player.
No, he isn't. He's
not
playing.
fearful whatsoever.
No.
But they hit a ball at 1920.
Oh, beautiful. This is entertaining Dario Hines tonight.
Yes.
He's in a zone and a good zone. That will do it. That will certainly do it. That will certainly do it.
Major
Dario Hines is on fire. He's on fire. Dario Hines is on fire here at the Big Rock Arena. Looking to put his name one step closer to $15,000.
Yeah, folks, we are back. Like I was telling you through this commentary, John, Dario went home and did his homework, he did his research, and he came with a plan. Dario started out attacking, and he finished attacking. Not only he was attacking, but sometimes he was doing the push and pull game. And this is something unusual for Dario. That shows that he's doing the difference. He's incorporating something different into his game.
I'm feeling inclined to think that Dario bring tonight a positive mindset in that first game. It's far from over. He's playing against the number one seed. He needs to be able to win and turn what game one is, what happened in game one, into an opportunity chance. Playing against the number one.
These are two class players. And they're not giving an inch to each other here. They're playing excellent tennis. The scorer, Mr. Tito Ellis, he's on the ball. He's sharp tonight. He's pulling as a teaser.
Scorer 1 love. Cardinal Cindy right there serving out. You cannot be serving out at this stage. These are top players and these are vital points. For our viewers, facing the camera in orange is Mark Venom Griffith, and backing the camera in all black is Dario Hines. Dario won the first game, went down to the wire, and he's trying to press home a 2 straight to advance to that round of 4. That's easy, yearning to get to.
Yes, in the first game we saw Dario dug very deep, but in this second game you have to dig deeper. But Venom is not a pushover, it's not a walkover. Venom knows he's down one game, and he has to win this game to remain in this set and to remain in this competition. This is a big competition. $15,000 is at stake. Nobody is going to give an inch. You know, no one is going to give it that.
When you come up against the number one seed, you have to be prepared to fight, and it starts and it must end with a fight. Mark Venom will not walk away tonight and just hand over a win to his opponent.
Serving 1.
He will not do that. Score 5-1.
5 serving 2.
You see in the beginning some uneven bounces on the court. I saw Venom serve a ball and it kept Derek sent back a ball to Venom and it did something strange.
5 serving 3.
The score is now 5-3. Oh, beautiful tennis.
Beautiful tennis.
Oh,
Beautiful background.
Dario is like all over the court. He's covering, he's retrieving, he's stroking. He is in an awesome place tonight. But it would take something exceptional if you want to get past the number 1 seed. And Dario is showing so far that it is possible.
It's possible.
He's showing that it is possible.
With a background like that, it is possible.
And also got our attractive rates on our region solutions.
5 serving 5.
The score is now 5-5.
Net ball. 5 serving 6.
He's doing this 120 times. 5-6 is the score.
Net ball.
Yeah, that's he's going to serve a
5
bounce serve.
serving 7.
Hoping that, Venom would lob the ball or pump the ball in the air so he can bounce on it and attack it. But, sometimes he's making an error by serving it out.
He actually tried to do that one more to the middle, which was
Ball's mid. 5 serving 8. 1 challenge left.
the score is now 5-8. Dario needs to make this serve work for him.
5 serving 9.
Well, the top different for Dario in the first game is playing mode. You don't seem to be reaching at this stage any measure of success.
5 serving
No,
9.
but you're seeing a strong approach here by Venom. He knows he's done one game,
Ball.
and he knows the important of winning this one and pushing for a third.
10 serving 5.
As you said before, Dalton, he dig deep in the first. He has to dig even deeper beyond that first game, because in order to determine to get past your number 1, you have to bring up something exceptional. He needs to stay in there. And staying at that pace is not easy. You ask yourself questions. Does he have the condition? Does he have the mindset? Is he able to remain playing at that level? Because he's been playing a very high level of tennis from the first game. And the question is, can he continue at that level?
So, to answer your questions, I'm going to simply put a yes to all of those questions.
11 serving 5.
In the first game, Dario introduced plan A.
12 serving 5.
You cannot bring back plan A in the second game. You got to come with plan B, a different plan.
Okay,
Because
accepted.
Venom is a very smart guy, and he's well aware of plan A. But Dario had to bring a plan that he's not going to be aware of.
12-6. No, that's a big 6-point difference.
Dead ball. I guess what I asked the gentleman over there, Mr. Evers, you told me during the point something. I would like to say I will ask the security for the open one.
12-7.
12 serving 7.
Mr. Hines has got those last 2 points as he's trying to close the gap. That's a good center court serve there by Mark Venom. The score is now 7-13.
Oh, big Mike. I got to ask you guys to stand near here, guys. Oh, good.
For the best return on your investment, the Barbados Public Liquor School Credit Union is still the best place to invest. Call 430-520 and ask about our attractive rates and our instant flexible investment solutions.
Don't forget tomorrow night, we're going to start 8 p.m. sharp. Gates open 7 p.m.
Yeah, of course, we're back at it. We just had some
Working on
mopping up on the court. Road tennis is a very physical game, and it's like doing a cardio
Special guest to Mr. Campbell Bynum from the Nation newspapers. Please give
exercise,
Campbell a round of
and then they
applause.
perspire a lot.
He's here again.
So we're going to make sure that the court is dry so that the players will not slip.
All right,
Major injuries.
7-13.
7-13, Dario in the black. He's trailing behind 7-13. Mark Gripple Venom. We have the lead in this second game.
Oh, this is good ball movement there. Very good movement of the ball there by Dario. And he's serving, he needs to get these 4 of these serves if he's going to
Serving 13.
create some measure of pressure in this game. He needs at least 4.
8-7-14.
The score 8-14. I think he was trying to force that one. And end up
8-7-14.
and spoiled in the end. 8-14 is the score.
Dario Backarm is wonderful. He's winning most of his points with his backarm.
Yeah, while he's pushing Mark Venom to the forehand wide and creating an opportunity through the backhand, and he's been working for him quite a bit.
9-7-15.
Now that's what we call a decent unforced error.
Yeah, this
He
game,
really, he should not have missed that one.
this game, Dario is not as consistent as he should be. You know, you're winning points, yes, but then you're losing most of it. Some basic errors.
Service change.
On, but he over compromised there. You know,
Overcompensate.
Yeah, he overcompensated on that
Maybe
one.
pushing too much, eating too much protein powder, getting too strong.
I think he recognized that he's up against an opponent who's going to bring back the ball, and he really is trying to create as much pressure as he possibly can. And some
17.
Yes, John, you know, these are 2 top-class players. And this game is playing at a very high level. Not only at a very high level, but a very high intensity. Because of a lot of energy, physically and mentally. So it takes a lot out of these players. So, you know, so you have to give these guys credit, you know what I mean, for what we're seeing displayed here tonight.
But as you said, they're both in training. The 2 fit players.
17-11.
And they're gonna. This now is gonna test as we get close to game 3.
17-11.
17-11.
17-12.
17-12.
Service change. 13-17.
I'm wondering here if Dario is starting to get in that sit down mode. Just keep the ball on the court, stay in the point, and look for the opportunity. Oh, well put away.
Server 18.
If Dario is to stay in this game, you got to win at least 6 points consecutively because he's really trailing at this stage in the game.
I think that's a tall order. In fact, I actually told you to get him set for game 3. So let's see what will happen here. If he can do something exceptional, I would love to see it.
Yes, if he can win 5 points
I would love to see it.
consecutively, he's going to.
Where's the score, please?
14-18, 14-18 is a good fighting score nevertheless. He's serving. The players are really realizing how effective a serve really is, how he can get them.
Server 18.
So he's closing in, Dalton. He's closing in. He still have 2 more serves
I
to
must give
go.
Venom some credit here. Venom actually pulled up on that ball. Before the score starts.
Recognizing that the ball could possibly be out. But no, we have a 2-point game. And like I said, it's all about using your serve. Oh, this is a very good fight. But again, the serve, Dalton.
I'm upset, John.
I am all about the serve. This is good serving.
I'm looking at upset. This is going to be a major upset here tonight down at the Big Rock Arena.
I don't know why he would have gone there. I don't know why he would have. Yeah, I really don't know why he would have put that one to the umpire. I really don't know why. You just come and close a gap. You have to keep that confidence level going. This young man is really playing.
Dario Hines is on fire.
Tonight he is. He just closed the gap. Let's see if he can close this game.
You know, Rasali, the collection have a song, Spring Gardens on Fire. I think Dario have Spring Gardens on fire.
Yes.
It's on fire.
Oh, this here. The Big Rock is going to go crazy tonight.
Big Rock is going to shake tonight. It's
going to shake. It's going to shake. It is going to shake. That was an opportunity there to take the lead. And that was the opportunity. That was a big one. This young man is not giving up. And what is good that he just saved his best game from the latter part and put everything to close here now. Can he make it? 2019 is the score. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is tennis at its best. This is road tennis at its very best. Dario Hines it's feeling like a final, but the way this young man is playing,
he's a final.
Oh, it's looking that way. But young Dario Hines is fighting his all tonight to move beyond the quarterfinals, and he's setting it up brilliantly here tonight. But it's not over, Darham. But he has demonstrated a man who really wants to advance beyond the quarters. 20 serving to 20. Let's see if Dario Hines will go where he wants to go. Now, let's step.
Alright, this one's I don't want to stall the game up.
The score 20, back to the center, where Dario Hines have just closed an awesome gap and create some pressure on the number one.
And his back arm.
Yes, 21, 20. It's all about having belief. It is all about having belief, Dorothy, and this young man he believes in himself tonight. He believes he can go to that other spot. He's playing. Oh, beautiful. This is good thinking. The push and pull. That is beautiful tennis again. Good thinking by Dario. He brought in the corner in and pushed the ball deep, and Venom Mark Griffith had no answer to that one. Match point. Match point to Dario Hines.
Big Rock is going to explode.
This is tennis. You asked if it was a final. It really feels like a final, but these guys are fighting. This is just awesome tennis.
I'm going to be very honest with you.
Match point.
This third game. It's going to be a fitness game. Who's the fittest of the two would win?
You see the response for Venom. You know he's under severe pressure. Dario is playing excellent tennis, but when you're a champ, you have to have that little faith that gets you where you want to go. And tonight, Venom was able to get what he wanted, that little extra to push a game 3. But we cannot in any way take away from the excellent tennis that young Dario Hines is playing tonight. He's playing like a man who is hungry. He's playing like a man who wants to win. He's playing like a man who wants to go beyond the quarter.
So I think Dario Hines had an opportunity. And he had an opportunity. You know? When you got these top players a game down, game juice, and you got to take that opportunity.
I agree, but we can't take away from the champ is defending at least the number 1 seed. Let me put it that way. The number 1 seed defending his territory as best as he can. And we saw a Mark Griffith who did not give up. Even though there was a match point against him, he stuck in there, he came up what was necessary, and he pushed this into a game 3. So kudos to Mark Venom for taking this to game 3. But excellent playing by both gentlemen.
But you know, despite Mr. Mark Griffith, Venom is the number 1 player, the king of this tournament. He was taken down by Michael Jackson last year.
My goodness.
That's something else.
Yes.
I mean, despite Venom's slip, he was able to recover and put that ball back on the court.
But Darton, I must agree with you. This game 3 is going to be a question of fitness. Who really has that fitness level? It's going to require you playing tennis out of your skin. You both the gentlemen are playing a very high level of world tennis.
I think Dario have a lot of energy. Just playing, despite this is the third game, Dario is still stroking the ball. He's still attacking.
2-7-1. Game number 3.
Like I said before, Dario had an opportunity. let it slip through his fingers.
No, I agree that he had an opportunity, but take away the fact he doesn't give up. This is beautiful tennis. Excellent shot. Good setup again by Dario. He realized his opponent was off shot, and then he had that easy quick tennis here by Dario. 1 point difference. The game is on.
Game is on. Dario, energy level is still high. You have a lot of high end. So I don't think none of these guys seem to be suffering from fitness issue. These guys are super fit. They're young and energetic.
2-7-4.
2-7-5.
Now, in game 2, he was able to close as much as a 7-point difference. I don't think that in game 3, he really wanted to let such a big gap come about. He needs to stay now as close as he possibly can to Mark Griffith in order to see this for what it's been tonight. An exciting game of tennis, closing on a high.
2-7-5.
Can you pick a winner, Donnie?
No, I can't. I think the actually is going to be better is road tennis. Road tennis is the winner tonight.
Oh yes, this one, YouTube is going to show the quality tennis that these top players are doing.
4-7-5.
4-5. Good serve by Dario. Just need to keep that belief going. Very good tennis.
Very good tennis.
Excellent tennis there by Dario. And for those who may be now joining us, we have a match. Dario Hines, this is the round of 8. Wolfgen versus Mark Griffith. Dario Hines and black facing the camera at this time. I'm back in the camera. Mark Griffith, the number 1. The score is 5-7-5.
I'm saying so. That will look very vulnerable.
I'm not. Dario Hines has the red bar tonight. He's playing. His opponent is the number 1. He's not.
Mark Griffith, he looks kind of vulnerable tonight. I know he's the number 1 player. He's the best player right now on island. But tonight, his game looks a little off to me.
Well, you're seeing his off, and I am seeing his on. But I am seeing Dario Hines on tonight. I'm seeing a man who's hungry. I'm seeing a man who wants to advance tonight.
Yes, he is.
Eight server, 9 server net. You have 2 charges left. Work. 9 server net.
Now that was a good little cat and mouse kind of exchange. Those high lobs.
9 server 9.
9-7-9, and if at 10 points you turned off him.
Yeah.
And we have an even Steven game here going down for game number 3.
All 3 of these games are very exciting, nail biting.
And continues that way, Dalton, at 9-7-9.
And Dario Hines are taking a 1-point lead. Both players are going to switch sides in this third and final game. Who will be the winner tonight? John, are you ready enough to call it?
No, I really can't call it. What I will say is that this game is so close. It's so nail biting. any of these players could walk away with a 1 point difference or 2 point win. And it would be good if this game number 3 goes down to that kind of way. But the quality of tennis that we saw in the first 2 games, to have a third one of that same high standard, oh, awesome. It's really, but we have 1 point difference now, went to 9. Will serve, and we have a switch around so that we have Mark Venom Griffith. He's now facing the camera in orange, and back the camera we have Dario Hines in black. Dario Hines will continue to serve from the top end at 10, serving to 9.
10, serving 9.
Now this is a big point, Dalton. He will need this to press a 2-point difference. He will need this to feel a little as if I can do it from this top end. Oh, good. That's good. That's a good move there. That's a good point. That's a valuable point. That should give him a little more confidence. As if he needs it tonight. He's playing already as if everything is intact, Dalton.
I'm gonna say that Venom is a very confident player. And you must ask yourself why I'm saying that. You'll notice that Venom is playing Dario's strength, his backhand. Alright? He's playing his backhand. And it tells me that he's a very that is a very brave man, a very confident man. He's seen against some success. He just won 4 of those points in Dario's backhand. The man with the second best backhand.
Mark Whipper has just taken a 1-point lead. He's serving at 12-11. He served from 9-11 down. He got those first 3 points. And we'd like to capitalize use his serve now to create some level of pressure on Dario.
From the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
The size makes a difference. Sports advantage is a very important facet in all sports. Some sports may get advantage by cheating, or by looking at the draw. You call it cricket, you know? What do you think the guys, what do they do with the ball? They tamper with the ball. They get advantage. So if you can get the side to be an advantage, you would do it. It's a part of sport.
Okay. So we have a 1-point difference here. Dario Hines serving at 12-13.
A very good exchange by these two individuals.
12-14. Dario needs to be thinking of at least 4 of his own serves to create some level of pressure here on Mark Griffith.
We're in the middle of this game, and I believe that fitness is going to come into play. Someone is going to begin to show signs of lack of fitness at this stage.
Well, this is the side that Venom was able to push it into game 3. So if the sides really have that advantage, as you were saying, then Venom might be slightly ahead now of taking this 3rd game. That he's actually on that side that worked for him. The score now is 12-14. We have a 4-point difference already.
Well, 17.
Now this is
Exert too much energy on that shot.
Now this is massive. Now that 5 points is like 50 points right now. That's a big point difference in game 3. That's a big difference. He was able to come back in game and close that gap in the second game. Can he do it again, Martin? Can he do it again?
Yeah.
17-7-13. Now on his previous serve, Venom 4 of the doors. He needs to repeat that. At least he needs 3 of these serves to create even more pressure.
At this stage, John, I think it's going to be consistent signs of brilliance, and then he's
19, serving 14.
I think Darren is feeling it's all over. It's about consistency, it's about fitness.
It is.
I was told you before in that second game, Dario had, and he allowed it to get out of the grasp of his hands.
That's a beautiful game to Mark Venom Griffith. That was excellent tennis. Again, what we saw tonight from Dario Hines showed a young man who put all of his practice to work tonight. He came, he fought, and he fought well. But he was fighting against the #1 seed in Mark Griffith. And Mark Griffith showed when he's the #1. We're taking this game 3 rather comfortably, and he will advance to the top 4. watching the game, YouTube. We just saw a display of some quite excellent tennis quarterfinals. And with me, I have the winner of that quarterfinal match. Not only does the winner of that quarterfinal match, but he is the number one seed for this Monarchs team. Griffith. Mark Griffith. How was it out here tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to say a pleasant good night or good morning to wherever you are in this beautiful world. And tonight, as you saw, it was a very tough game. But sometimes you need that coming through. And games like that, you find you are something you really are in your character. But taking nothing away from Dario tonight, he played tremendously well. I saw him putting in a lot of work. I was following him on his Instagram. I saw him in the gym. I saw him down the playing. I saw him even here going to the gym. We're good at Michael Jackson, number 2 seed, putting in a lot of work. But one thing I must say, even myself, sometimes when I put in work, hard work doesn't guarantee success, but it gives you a good chance. But he played tremendously well tonight. He had no other backups. But I have that never said attitude, and in the end, it came on top.
We saw some very positive attacking by Dario tonight. He had you right himself in the back foot. That game, that second game, when he had match point, what was going through your mind in that? Because that was second match. He won the first, and he was up match point in the second game. What was going through your mind at that point in time?
At that point in time, I was starting to question myself, really and truly. But obviously, as I said, I have that never say die attitude. And even being 1 point away from home, we were still not home. So the game wasn't over yet, and I gave it my all. So when I did, and saw the third, I got home a little bit easier, but as I said, it gave me a good fight, and as you can see, I scared.
What I was going to share to you as well is that for the tennis fraternity, what we saw tonight was lifting. What we saw tonight was two talented players putting on a show for us, and we certainly put on a show. What can we look forward to going forward here? You're in now into the 4. You booked your classes to the 4. Anything special to look forward to? Anything different? Getting ready for this? Because you're the number 1 seed. You didn't win this one last year. You actually, quite a bit of me looking expect to this time around, especially to the number 1 seed. Any thoughts on how you're going to move forward?
Honestly, this particular stage, I must be in here on Spring Garden Highway. I have never won here, and just living only a stone throw away. But Antonio the Mandalorian won the first, Junior Michael Jackson won the second, and I can assure my fans, Mark Van Griffith will give me the third.
Thank you for preempting that question. Probably wondering what you would say to your fans. You may have had a good game tonight, and you're kind of there who keep doing it. So I'll congratulate you on advancing to number 4, and certainly you look bigger and better things like that.
And before I go, I wanted to say also thanks to, as you said, my fans, because without you, there will be no Mark Van Griffith, because you give me tremendous support and you allow me to keep on fighting and coming here and, as you said, entertaining. And I want to say thanks to the Almighty Father God for giving me the strength and the talent to come and display as well. And also to my major and platinum sponsor, Moccasin. Thanks once again to all those streaming live and watching and tuning in. A pleasant good night or good morning to you all. Okay. Good night.
There you have it. Mark Griffin Venom has moved on to the semi-finals. Tennis will continue tomorrow night here at the Big Rock Arena. And it's heating up, John.
Yes, more action tomorrow night, and we look forward to bringing you the commentary. Again, wherever you are, seeing that we're streaming all over the world. Can't do good night or good morning. Well, we'll say thank you for joining us, and we look for more action right here from Big Rock. Tomorrow night, more action.
Good night.